Hello. I'm a victim of child trafficking. The woman who birthed me sold me to another woman. I'm unaware of the purchase price, but I know a used waterbed was included in what the woman who birthed me received in exchange for myself. Luckily, the woman who made the purchase had a heart of gold. I feel truly upset with myself because I dishonored her and the family by becoming a criminal. I'm very, very, very remorseful had I shamed her and her family. I have taken action to correct my wrong from my past. In 90 days' time, my criminal record will be sealed. I was absolutely perfect on my probation. I never faltered ever. And I have the paperwork from my supervision that states and attests to the fact that I was of no concern of theirs. I had repaid my debt to society. I became a convicted felon because a confidential informant set me up. A drug sale took place in my home, and they said that I represented the drug sale. This is not true. There were several times that I had tried to tell this confidential informant no, and that I could do nothing to help him obtain the drugs. But he refused to accept no for an answer. And someone I believed was my friend stepped in to assist him in finding his drugs. And I was forced to pay over $700 restitution for money I never received. I paid that $700 twice over. My two co-defendants also must pay the same $700. So the state of Arkansas is receiving $2,100 for $700 that they got back. My two co-defendants went to prison. I was branded a, quote, snitch because I fought in court and demanded standard probation as it was my first felony and my only felony arrest. And usually if it is not a violent crime, then you have an opportunity to take probation. So that's what I did. They did offer me drug court and I refused because I could not uphold my portion of the agreement at the time, and their rules and regulations was something I did not find appealing. So I was an avid weed smoker at the time. I have since found my sobriety. I do not consider myself an addict because I do not agree with what the programs of like Narcotics Anonymous teaches that. I do not feel that addiction is a disease or any of that. I believe every human being has made the choice to take drugs, except for some have their parents had injected drugs into their veins as when they were children. I've heard some very terrible war stories in meetings. That's all I can say about it. But no, I disagree with their program. But that's no matter. That is my choice to make. I found my sobriety in finding something in the world. I wanted more than drugs, and that was fairly simple to do. My child, for one. I don't believe that mums and pops should take drugs. So I do fancy the drink, but I am 21, white, and free. So sorry, if you don't like it, yeah, then ambush the Irish as if you will lose. You will lose in war on us to try to take the drink from us. We will die for that. So it is what it is. But I drink responsibly. Never drink and drive or put anyone in danger, harm's way. Unless they become a threat to me, then yes. But I just wanted people to know that America is truly cruel to their people. Me and my people back home in the Isles of Pretty Ireland, we cheers to our despise over America and the nation, because America's leaders are crikey mad. And the way they treat their poor, their healthcare system. I suffered greatly to come to the realization that the community that I was residing in ensures the safety and security and protection of domesticated cats over the sanctuary and wellness of a human being life. I faced taking a cruelty to animal charge in my inability to provide for a domesticated cat any longer, due to I found myself facing homelessness and was not invited to have the cat come with me. And how should I care for cat if I don't even sleep? And I suffered like 5 days sleep deprivation. And if you have nowhere to sleep, how do you sleep? So, the police, the local police of Gassville, Arkansas, Everett Utchman, told me, like, I'm here to arrest you when you commit a crime, not assist you in avoiding the offense of a crime. I begged Everett Utchman, please help me not break the law. No community agency or service or organization would take the cat off my hands. My beloved therapist volunteered to assume responsibility, and we signed a legal document stating that I surrendered the cats to her with no knowledge of what would happen with the cats, but I ensured that their safety with her. And it's my understanding that she placed them with an animal clinic. So this is how America is. It's truly a disgrace, and I consider it a very offensive insult on the scale of humanity. I'm so sorry to say this, and if any of you have a problem, suck my balls. The American nation is a shit stain on the planet. Their wars against the countries abroad, you know, why do you think Japan bombed Pearl Harbor? Because Japan foresaw an attack. Okay? Google the 13 ruling families. Google New World Order. The Georgia Gladstones. Google Rain Man reference in hip-hop culture. Okay? These people are crikey mad, okay? I'm constantly ambushed with the accusation that I'm weird and I'm crazy. Crazy defines itself as the following. Manifests itself as wild or aggressive. I'm a trained former United States Army soldier. What do you expect? Me to sit there while you pose a threat to me? No, I will rush you and crush you. I will close the distance and strike first, always, no matter what. If I foresee or perceive an attack, it's on, period, like Donkey Kong. And then, like, the wild thing, that's the Irish natural character. We're wild. Phrases like wild and mad and bloody hell and such, these are common among my people. So, here's to you, pretty Ireland. I will see you again. And I long for your lovely shores. I cry for her so often. She will be mine. Oh yes, she will be mine. And to America, it is never okay to sexually exploit a woman or child. You men claim Here is a direct quote. I'm human. Apparently you don't think that I am. I never think that you're not a human being, but your human existence does not offer you any right or reason or privilege or any such to my vagina. Okay? I understand that you might be attracted to me, but I'm not requesting any oral sex pleasure from you. As if I say I'm courting someone, my fidelity is with that person. I'm not a bed hopper. I'm a bike hopper. I love me some Harleys. So, it's already 11 minutes long video. Yeah. Ciao. Salut.